Well, welcome to the homework help for Module 8, also our learning activity that we go through every week. So let's take a look in Chapter 17. I do have two questions assigned, which is a little bit different than normal. We usually only do one question, but the questions are pretty straightforward this week. You're going to be talking about the differences between a financial statement analysis and operating indicator analysis, and you're going to really talking about the usefulness of each one of those. That's in 17.1. You will want to do both A and B. In 17.9, again, these are on the questions. You're going to be talking what are key performance indicators, talking about that, and then what is a dashboard. There is no A and B. It's just a simple kind of question, and that's it. That's all you need to address. Now the problems. This week we have a problem 17.4, and this one's all about DuPont analysis. So what you're going to do is you're going to set up that DuPont analysis equation that I go through in the lecture. Look at the lecture if you need it. You can probably figure this out just from the textbook, but you're going to want to set up that DuPont equation or analysis. And again, pretty simple. All the income statement and balance sheet are given to you. I guess the one twist for this particular equation or this particular problem is that it's a not-for-profit. Don't let that throw you. If it looks like an income statement, it pretty much is an income statement. Even though the for-profits or the not-for-profits, it may be called a statement of operations or operation activities, but it's an income statement. So you're going to find that same information pretty much in the same spots that you would always find that with a for-profit entity. And it also gives you the balance sheet as well. So you should be able to extract all the information pretty easily looking through here to set up your DuPont analysis. And then the nice thing is that it does give you the ratios in there, kind of the industry average ratios. So what you want to do on A is you're going to question A is perform a DuPont analysis. So you're going to break that down. Literally would take you about 5 minutes. And then you're going to write, kind of next to it or maybe underneath the numbers that you have with the analysis, what those industry average ratios are, and then a quick sentence on each one of the components. When you look at DuPont analysis, I mean, it basically has kind of those three categories, and you'll see what I'm talking about in the lecture, kind of the three parts of the equation that equal return on equity. And you'll have like a little sentence on each. Is it good or bad compared to some of the industry averages that are given in the textbook? Then on B, you're going to do some basic calculations on some financial ratios. So the return on assets, the current ratio, cash days on hand, etc. Easy stuff. You just simply are dividing a couple of items that you'll be able to get off the balance sheet and income statements that are given to you. That should not take too long. And then just say what that means. And it does give industry averages. Is there cash days on hand below or above industry averages? Now, in this problem, it gives you 41 days cash on hand. Well, let's say it's below. Okay, so you want to say a statement, usually like it's currently, 11. I'm just making this up. I don't know. This is the answer. It's currently 11 days below industry averages. What would be the impact of that? Well, they simply don't have that much cash on hand to maybe if there was a little hiccup and you only have XYZ cash on hand, that could be a problem. So kind of give a little synopsis. Again, probably looking at a sentence or two. You'd have your statement of what it is, below or above, and the impact of it is this. Okay, and all of that should be able to be found pretty easily within the textbook. Has each one of the ratios kind of broken down and then the impact of each one of those ratios. So that's pretty much it. So should be pretty easy this week. Again, only kind of the one math problem, so it shouldn't be too bad. So hopefully this helps with the homework help for this week, and good luck on the learning activity.